Hi everybody, it's 1:23 p.m. on Sunday, August 2nd. Okay, I took some pictures today of my eyes because something just come up in the news. I asked the question, did they discover Mother Mary's eyes having images in them? And it says, yes, researchers claim to have discovered tiny human figures reflected in the eyes of the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe, especially matching Juan Diego and Bishop Juan de Zumárraga. Proponents state that digital modification reveal up to 13 miniature figures. Those skeptics view the claims are optic illusions. Okay, this is interesting, right? So there's these tiny figures. I'm not sure how well you can see this. My phone, I don't know, it seemed a little blurry. But anyway, let's do this. So I'll go down here. So I took some images of my eyes. This was yesterday on the 31st. I went and switched it around because this is actually my right eye and this is my left eye. The next images I'll be showing you, the images flip because I took the picture from the other direction. Okay, but I went and flipped this image because I wanted to see if there's anything different that's going to come out. But it's interesting about the tiny figures. I don't know if this, but there's interesting things going on in my eyes. I just wanted to look at that part. I think you can look at it better when the image is flipped, the mirrored part of it. Like here's an image down here. You can see barely because, and this is what really got me, is I can't tell if this is a hand with kind of a ring and then their fingers sticking out, or if there's somebody that's peeking. Notice how it looks like two eyes peeking around whatever this is. But let me go to today's images. Now, I haven't done any contrast to these. No. And there, I also wanted to show, and I'll show them in other videos too. I was talking about it, where this darkness seems to come out of my nose. It's like, it looks like it's, I don't know, I want to say it looks like it's bleeding, but it's not bleeding. It's just this dark image coming out, and it's unfolding all the way down on both sides. It comes out of my nose on this side as well, right there. And it goes down to this side. Now let's go to the next image. Now this is what I took today. Try to see if I can see any other images in it. And there's a face down here. In my goatee. It's just so interesting. Some of them are facing the other way because this is upside down. But I'm sure if they took a micro, if they look deep down in it, they can find all kinds of things. See, you can even see that figure right there. Then you got all this other stuff that's going on. This is from today. I didn't do any contrast. This is just what it looks like. You can clearly see. This is interesting though, because you can see this face and stuff, but it looks different though, because especially the top of it, this thing's head, this being's head, looks like it's a tea kettle or teapot or something. But this is a face, think you might be able to see it better that way. But as I was telling you about that darkness is flowing out, it's coming down. It's coming down into this part is all dark, and underneath my chin, this is all dark. So on the other side, it flows down, and it's all going up here. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm sure there's something, a reason for it. So let's get back to the eyes of how they were talking about Mother Guadalupe, the Lady of Guadalupe, how there's tiny images. Now, I think if you look closely down here, you'll see a face down there. You'll see a face right there. I think I've even showed, now this is interesting because this looks like, in a way, a 1-6 or something, some type of letter. But remember I was telling you I got those lenses? That's what I was thinking. I was like, I wonder if I was abducted because it's in the same place on both eyes. Isn't that interesting? And then it flows out from there. Now, to get to my point, I went and changed the lighting, tried to change the lighting so I can look really close at these. But my camera, see, it looks like there's somebody right there. I don't know how well you can see that. Oh, it's so different from what I can see on the screen from what the camera's showing. And it might do with reflections. But I'm going to show you this way, and then, I wonder, I can still flip it over. See, isn't that interesting? That looks like a number 4 or 9, because it looks like, kind of looks like a 9. And then over here, now let me flip the image over. I should probably did some contrasting. Oh, wow. Look at my eye. My eye doesn't even look all the way round anymore. But now it kind of looks like a G or a 6. It's like there's something being written out. This looks like a big T. That looks like a face up there in the corner. But again, I have to do contrast to try to pull this out. If we pull it out this far, and let me try to zoom in. Yeah, it looks like there's something written there in big letters. Now we go over here to this eye. Now, isn't that interesting? Oops, sorry about that. Do you see that big T right there? There's a big T right there too. It's in both. Let's go to this eye closer. Okay, let's move along to the next one. I tried to take a close-up of this one. This is the one I flipped over. See if I can see any other writing. I got my, see, I did my eyes sideways like this too. Let's check this out. See, I can move my eyeball, and whatever it is stationary. It stays there. It doesn't move. It's like somehow attached to some part of my eye. But I can move this eye perfectly. And see, you can see a face right there. I don't know how well you can see that because there's that white dot. You can see one of the eyes right there. That white dot is blocking that other eye. And there's the mouth. You can see his hat. That's a hat up there. Now, let's go to the other eye. Same thing. The lens doesn't move, or whatever's inside my eye. Now, I looked the other way as well. Yeah, they all pretty much are trying to say something, but I can't see it. Now, oh yeah, I got it from this direction too. Now it's interesting because now it looks like a 3. That over there looks like a backwards 5. Oh, maybe you can see this guy's face. Not very well. I need to get a better camera. Let's see, do I have anything else? Oh. I wonder if those are like little people. Look how small that person is. Look at that. That looks like there's a staple or something in my eye. Oh, there's a face. I don't know how well you can see it. See the two eyes right there? He's looking up. You can see The outline of the face. That's just wild. But anyway, I figured after I heard that, and I think this is in like in an image, like in this. I think this is a painting though of her. But that's interesting because I wonder if it's actually some type of, I don't know. That's interesting how that's done. But what if who's ever doing this to my body and my eyes? I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But anyway, the researchers claim to have discovered tiny human figures reflected in the eyes of the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And I think that's fascinating, considering after I was at God's feet on October 20th and then like 2021, all these images started coming out of my face and my eyes, my nose, my birthmark started changing on my nose. It's that big red blotch on my nose. I mean, everything started happening to me different, just showing signs, I should say. So it is so interesting because I kept, asking God, am I the only one who has these images coming out of my eyes and stuff like that? And then all of a sudden, it come out with the researchers saying that they found him in the Lady of Guadalupe's eyes. So I think that's fascinating. What do you guys think? Oh, I'm listening. Listening to the Exalted Lamb 1. Meteors impact the U.S. 810 and 813 as hidden in much predictive programming of all media. So it's kind of interesting. Check that out when you get a chance. He's really good. Okay, have a great day, Sunday.